The Senkaku Islands dispute, or Diaoyu Islands dispute, concerns a territorial dispute over a group of uninhabited islands known as the Senkaku Islands in Japan, the Diaoyu Islands in the People's Republic of China, and Tiaoyutai Islands in the Republic of China. Aside from a 1945 to 1972 period of administration by the United States as part of the Ryukyu Islands, the archipelago has been controlled by Japan since 1895. According to Lee Seokwoo, the People's Republic of China started taking up the question of sovereignty over the islands in the latter half of 1970 when evidence relating to the existence of oil reserves surfaced. Taiwan also claims the islands. The territory is close to key shipping lanes and rich fishing grounds, and there may be oil reserves in the area. Japan argues that it surveyed the islands in the late 19th century and found them to be terra nullius. Subsequently, China acquiesced to Japanese sovereignty until the 1970s. The PRC in the ROC argue that documentary evidence prior to the First Sino-Japanese War indicates Chinese possession and that the territory is, accordingly, a Japanese seizure that should be returned as the rest of Imperial Japan's conquests were returned in 1945. Although the United States does not have an official position on the merits of the competing sovereignty claims, the islands are included within the Treaty of Mutual Cooperation and Security between the United States and Japan, meaning that a defense of the islands by Japan would require the United States to come to Japan's aid. In September 2012, the Japanese government purchased 3 of the disputed islands from their private owner, prompting large-scale protests in China. As of early February 2013, the situation has been regarded as the most serious for Sino-Japanese relations in the post-war period in terms of the risk of militarized conflict. On the 23rd of November 2013, the PRC set up the East China Sea Air Defense Identification Zone, which includes the Senkaku Islands, and announced that it would require all aircraft entering the zone to file a flight plan and submit radio frequency or transponder information. Islands. The Senkaku Islands are located in the East China Sea between Japan, the People's Republic of China, and the Republic of China. The archipelago contains 5 uninhabited islands and 3 barren rocks, ranging in size from 800 square meters to 4.32 square kilometers. Fishing rights. The issue of sovereignty has been carefully circumvented in bilateral fishing agreements. In the 1997 fishing agreement, the Senkaku Islands were officially excluded from China's exclusive economic zone. But in a letter of intent, Japan explained that Japan would not prevent Chinese boats from fishing there. Some Chinese sources have subsequently argued that this letter constitutes a waiver of Japan's claim to exclusive fishing rights. In 2014, Taiwan and Japan came to an agreement on fishing in the waters around the islands.